Imagine putting on a Halloween mask and it never comes off. Yeah, this one's messed up. The Haunted Mask, Goosebumps book number 11, dropped in 1993. This was one of those books where you're like, oh, this is fun, and then suddenly it's no fun at all. Also, this is peak kids are absolutely terrible to each other energy. So the plot for The Haunted Mask, a shy girl named Carly Beth gets sick of being bullied, and she decides to buy the scariest Halloween mask she can find. And then it fuses to her face and slowly turns her into a complete menace. Alright, I'm looking at this cover, and this thing is so damn disgusting. Like, who approved this for kids? You got this little kid here in this 90s ass overalls. Like, look at that. It's just like straight up Babysitter's Club energy. But it's like the cursed version. And then this mask, like, oh god. Glowing eyes, razor sharp teeth. It's got drool coming out of its mouth. Why is it so wet? And then the face itself, it's just all these nasty wrinkles, stretched skin, and it looks alive. I think that's like the worst part about it. If I remember correctly, in the TV episode, she said it felt like skin, which is fucking disgusting. But in all seriousness though, those overalls, that's some peak 90s shit. This looks like it should be a wholesome book, but instead, it's total nightmare fuel. And oh yeah, if I saw a mask like this back in the day, that would have absolutely messed me up. I do like the design of the book though. That blue and that yellowish orange looks really fucking cool. Honestly, he did a really good job. Tim did with doing this designer here. Really good job. I also really like the background with the purple. Really like, it's aesthetically pleasing, this whole thing to look at. If looks could kill, yeah, that's for sure. Spoiler warning, you have been warned. The twist reveals that the mask is actually a living face that can only be removed with the symbol of love. She barely escapes using one from her mother. And the book ends with her little brother already wearing the mask next. What a twist. Also, let's be real, if a shop owner says you'll be sorry, maybe don't buy it, that's not just a red flag, that's a flashing neon sign saying, do not buy this. Yeah, and all those kids that were bullying her, yeah, they had it coming when she came and got them. Also, imagine trying to explain to your mom, like, hey, I can't take this mask off, and she's just like, did you try washing your face? The TV episode for this one, honestly, one of the best. It was iconic back in the day, and they leaned really hard into the horror. The TV version actually changes a few things. She steals the mask instead of buying it, the bullies are way meaner, and the shopkeeper is way more sinister. They also crank up the nightmare fuel with more grotesque masks. She gets this deeper, scarier voice once she changes. It's honestly one of the few episodes where it might be creepier than the book. Growing up in the 90s and loving Halloween was elite. You know, like peak childhood. You just threw on a costume, ran around the neighborhood, and actually got scared at random houses, and nobody cared. It was pure chaos. This book nailed the vibe, Halloween was fun, and just a little unhinged. You know, when I was about 6 or 7 years old, I went full prosthetic Freddy Krueger makeup. It was amazing. I was walking around looking like a burnt out demon, and I was loving every second of it. And by the end of the night, I just wanted that crap off my face. And it just stuck to my face like the haunted mask. I was in the bathroom just trying to scrub this stuff off my face. So yeah, watching this episode brings back that feeling right away. Having a creepy Halloween where stuff is stuck to your face. And honestly, Carly Beth having it like fuse to her face and losing control, that was basically every kid back in the 90s too with their costume. It was always a nightmare. Well, thanks for watching, and remember, if your Halloween costume won't come off, maybe it's not a costume anymore. That's just you. Next episode, we're diving into Be Careful What You Wish For. And yeah, the title is already a bad sign. See you then.